Okay, it's just a freaking oil catch can. You don't need to make a cinematic sequence for everything on your freaking channel. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Honestly Bad or Albert, and today we actually have a requested video for us today. I am installing an oil catch can, to be specific, the 6th element oil catch can onto the Kia Forte GT. Now, if you have a Veloster 1.6 Turbo or the Elantra Sport with the 1.6 Turbo, this also applies to you. Just to put that FYI, because I put it in the tags and I want to make sure I include everyone. Now, I know how all of you really like to listen to me talk, so let's go ahead and get into the unboxing. Alright, so you get a box, and in the box is a piece of paper that for some reason I can't open to save my life. It just tells you what you ordered and stuff like that. Next piece of paper, which is actually pretty nice, is a checklist of every part that should be included with the catch can. And of course, a 6-element sticker that I wish was white, but I'll settle for gray. Also, hit me up in the comments, orange sticker or gray sticker, y'all decide. Then we have some packaging. Don't forget to recycle. Under a big bubble of it is a Ziploc bag full of all the clamps you'll need and 2 vacuum hoses. Now, unroll your joint, wrapping to reveal, I need 2 hands for this, to unveil your 6-element catch can. That's purty. And then just, wait, we have a plug first. Y'all did amazing hitting that subscribe button the last month and a half. Y'all made me cry, man. Also, y'all been sharing my videos. Like, I've seen my videos on Reddit and Facebook groups. That crap is insane, but only a small percentage of you people actually watch my videos and are actually subscribed. Click it. It's free. Let's get me to 1,000 subscribers so that the content gets even better. Wink, wink. But anyways, now to install this bad boy. So installation here is easier than the intake. Really, just do what I say and not what I do. Trust me, I screw up here. So first, take your engine cover off and toss it aside like the dirty girl she is. Then locate your PCV side, which is right here. So the tools you'll need is a pair of pliers, a 10mm socket, and a small flathead screwdriver that I don't show here. To mount the catch can, just simply unbolt these 2 bolts, mock up the catch can, tighten down the bolts, and it's that easy. Next, use the pliers to gently yet aggressively wiggle off the clamp holding the vacuum line from the PCV valve into the intake manifold. Don't remove this vacuum line from the intake manifold. We'll need it for later. Next, figure out which hose is longer because size does matter, and put a clamp around it before squeezing the hose around the port for the PCV valve. Put another clamp on the other side, decide how you want to tuck those hoses away, and tighten the clamps with the screwdriver. Next, your one-way check valve has an arrow. This is important. This arrow must be facing into the vacuum hose you disconnected from the PCV valve. Now, this is where I mess up. I forget to put on the new clamp. Yeah, so I thought the old clamp that was on there would do the trick, but this mother was tight. Like, the valve was definitely way too big for the stock vacuum line. With a lot of struggle, I was able to get it on, including tearing the stock line a little, but don't forget that clamp because you are not getting that valve off without damaging the line. Here, you'll even see me use a screwdriver to wedge between the valve and the vacuum line just to get it up. I definitely recommend using some brake lube or maybe even refrigerant oil to squeeze that bad boy on. Not recommended to use lube, just don't overdo it. Use a little, it'll definitely help. I was just in a hurry when installing this, so didn't think to grab any. So my camera dies while installing the rest of this, and I had a date with a pretty lady to attend to. But you'll pretty much just connect the included vacuum hose from the other side of the check valve into the catch can. Here's a little diagram I made so anyone confused can pause the video and look at this. Seriously, do this right the first time. So here I show you where I zip tied where the clamp should go next to the OEM clamp. I routed both the lines under my coolant hose just to get it out of the way. So to recap, long hose connects from the PCV valve out into the catch can. Short hose goes from the catch can into the check valve. Check valve pointing towards the OEM vacuum line into that line that goes into intake manifold, if that makes sense. And that's pretty much it. So why do you need an oil catch can? So here's some engine performance 101 for y'all. Your engine is basically an air pump, sucks air in, uses it, and pumps it out as exhaust. Because of this, our engine is under a constant pressure, and that change of pressure is what creates vacuum. With our engine being under constant pressure, it needs a way to alleviate some of that pressure so it doesn't damage itself. Back in the old days, our engines used to just vent to the atmosphere to relieve this pressure, but with emissions being as strict as they are, engineers designed the positive crankcase crankcase ventilation valve. What this valve does is relieve that pressure in the crankcase by recirculating it back into the air intake. Because of this, some of the oil that is in the engine also gets sucked out and recirculated into the intake to be burned again for emission's sake. But theoretically, our engines aren't designed to burn oil, it's designed to burn gasoline. So the aftermarket community designed the oil catch can bypassing the recirculation of the oil getting caught into the catch can. The oil in our engine is dirty with crud and even water sometimes, and over time can damage the top of your piston heads if never maintained or cleaned. Though it's not a lot of oil that comes out of the PCV valve, it does help in the longevity of the engine's life. You can even go as far as having a double catch can system that also catches oil that can leak from the crankcase vent that is recirculated into the air intake. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I know I got a little boring and technical towards the end, but I wanted to make sure I included a quick explanation on why an oil catch can be beneficial for your car. Especially our GDI engines, when they burn so dirty as is, a little expedition doesn't hurt. But I just wanted to thank you all for watching the video. Remember, this video was a suggested video. I went out and found a catch can I wanted for the car and made sure to make a video about it as soon as possible because one of you suggested it. I do read every comment I receive and I tried my best to reply to as many as possible. The Forte community has been absolutely amazing, embracing me and my content, and for those who have been liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing, I definitely want to give you all a huge shout out. I really appreciate it. With that said, continue smashing that like button, sharing the videos with your friends, commenting any suggestions or recommendations you have, and remembering to subscribe. I'm hoping my next video doesn't take me a month and a half to make, this one being on my short throw shift adapter. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.